Hey, Pat from Dead Things here. So I've completed work on my 3-axis mech, thanks to Dionysia 12. She showed me what she used. Unfortunately, we could not find those nylon caps in the size of rod that I was using, which I believe is 5/16. So I work for a durable medical equipment supplier that does a lot of modifications, and we have all sorts of fancy equipment and tools around the shop. So I just gave it over to one of my service techs and said, "Can you do this?" So basically, what he did is he drilled a hole into the end of here and then tapped it with a 440. That's the size of screws that I am using, that I got from the local hobby shop. So here she be. I did do a little bit of modifications to the programming as well. I slowed down the duration of the sequences. They were running at 1 second per sequence, and I slowed it down to 2.5 seconds per sequence. There's still a bunch of things that I got to do here to just get things a little smoother, but what we'll do is I will show you kind of what ended up I had to do with this. So move her mask. I think you can see there. So basically what it is that these two arms here now are screwed in. They'll screw right in there. It goes directly into one of these, and so that provides for the nod and for the tilt. So I'm really happy with it, really happy with the way it turned out. A lot of work, you know, probably could have built or bought the kit for less time than I put into it. But you know, sometimes it's just worth it to go ahead and build these things just to see what it is that's going to occur when you do, right? I think I learned a lot more from building it myself than I would have if I just bought a kit and put it together. So there's something to be said about that. So basically from this point, I'm going to attempt to build an audio driver circuit, Scary Terry audio driver circuit, and see how that turns out. If it doesn't, then I'll just go ahead and purchase one. So that's my kind of my next goal. The other thing is I've got a sequence done up here in the Palalu programmer. You know, I'd like some more randomness to these movements. I'd like to see it look a little bit more natural, and so I'm wondering if there's a way to do a random sequence, to get random sequencing into this thing. I'm pretty sure that there's a way to do it if it's hooked up to a pickaxe. I just don't have any idea how to code that. I've kind of got some ideas, and I think I'll play around with that a little bit and see if I can get anything to buck, but I guess we'll see where that goes. Yeah, so that's kind of where it is. On a more of a personal or business note here, I had a really excellent week. So I've mentioned before, I do rehab equipment sales, and part of what we've done is we've hooked up with an occupational therapist to present a wheelchair skills program, which is based on the program that was developed by Dalhousie University out of Halifax, and that has been, we put it on Friday. This is a culmination of about an 8-year quest for me to bring it to this province, and it went absolutely fantastic. I was a little concerned because, you know, I'm dealing with some sophisticated therapists, some therapists who have been in the game for a number of years and have dealt with spinal cord injuries and such for a number of years, and to see their level of excitement when presented with these skills and these challenges and watch them work through it was just phenomenal. Was going to videotape, and I forgot the videotape in the video camera in my van, so I couldn't do that. But it was a really it was an amazing thing for me to see. I was just so excited about this. So so it was a good thing. Yeah, it was a good week, long week, very tiring week, but it was good. So so that's kind of where we're at. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.